Hello, dear students. Welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Students, I believe and trust you good wherever you are. We are still doing that is analysis of the anthology, A Silent Song and Other Stories. So far we've been able to look at the first two stories. That is A Man of Awesome Power and the second story, that is An Incident in the Park. And remember, in all these videos, we are looking at the plot analysis of the stories of each and every story. And again, we are also looking at, the title, that is relevance of the title. Then maybe some information about the author. Apart from that, we are also, digging deep into the thematic concerns. We are also looking at, some of the stylistic devices employed in the stories, and lastly, character and characterization. So, dear students, allow me take you through the third story in A Silent Song and Other Stories. And the third story is Ninema by Vrenika Patha. So maybe some brief information about the author, that is Vrenika Patha. So Vrenika Patha is an Indian lady of South African origin. So she is mainly known for her acting prowess since she started her career as an actress at the age of 18. So Vrenika Patha has also written a few short stories. So one of them includes the one that we want to look at right now, that is Ninema. So her stories mainly tell the life that many ladies, especially those from India, uh, you know, live, and their everyday's encounters. So that is just some, background information about Vrenika Patha, who is the author. So not much information is given about the author, but at least we get to understand that she is an Indian of South African origin, and uh, we've also been made aware that she has written a number of stories apart from Ninema. So let's try and look at that is the title of the story. So remember, the title of the story is Ninema, as indicated in the book. So the title is an appropriate choice for the short story because it accurately reflects the content and focus of the story. So throughout the story, the character of Ninema is described in detail, including her work as a market gardener, her physical appearance, and her personality. So Ninema is a name. It is a name of a character, and again, it is the title of the story Ninema. So the story also describes that is Ninema's relationships with the customers and colleagues at our workplace, and provides insight into her thoughts and experiences. So by using the title Ninema, the reader is able to immediately understand that the story is centered around, this one specific character, and will focus on her experiences and story. So the title Ninema talks about a character by the name Ninema, who is also the main and central character. So it talks about some of the, some of the things she does. That is, the fact that she is hardworking, she is organized, she is creating some good rapport with our clients at work, and so on. So that is why the title Ninema is the most suitable title for the story that we are about to look at. Now, on to the next thing. Let us look at the plot, or that is the synopsis of the story. So, Vrenikapath's story, Ninema, is about the harsh life of market gardeners as presented by Ninema and the other ladies. So in the story, we also have other ladies who are doing the same the same thing that Ninema does, but the story is not revolving around them. So the story explores the hassles that Ninema goes through on a typical market day, starting from rising at the wee hours of the morning to closure time, which is late in the evening. Her home life is simple, suggesting the poor living conditions of such vendors. So she has to prepare before going to the Indian market where she makes her sales. She only washes her face and feet with cold water from an outside tap since she cannot afford running hot water. So remember, this affects her grooming, and she takes a bath once a week, and that is only on Saturdays. So we are told that she ties her hair neat, uh, because they are clean until the next time that she will be taking bath, that is probably on Saturday or on Saturday, just like it is put. So she puts on a champal, symbolizing the poor condition and the only source of protection for her feet while on the way to and fro the market. So Ninema is also described as a beautiful woman who is admired by those around her. Although she does not seem to be aware of this, she is described as having long, toned arms and a cinch waist and high, firm breasts, and is known for her piercing black eyes and high cheekbones. Look at that. Look at that vivid description. So, despite the attention she receives from others, Ninema is primarily focused on her work and does not let the attention distract her. So once in the market, Ninema organizes her hubs appetizingly to attract customers. So on to the next thing, under the synopsis uh, of the story, is that the market condition is challenging as the weather is not favorable. It is hot, and Ninema sweats until her sari clings to her firm skin. So she handles different customers who buy her herbs with wisdom and respect. Her focus in business enables her not to get carried away by Mr. Chindran's attraction towards her. She does not encourage his infatuation with her, but treats him like any other customer or client. That is with respect and appreciation. So Ninema family handles the troublesome and difficult Mrs. Singh. Many customers who visit her stall are served well and are satisfied as she takes a personal interest in them. So her doctor, Dr. Siddharth, visits too, and she takes time talking to him about her mother's ailment. So another thing is that, dear students, having served her last customer, Ninema closes her stall after taking stock of the unsold herbs and her profit for the day. The rot in the society is seen. The rot in the society is seen when strange man sexually assaults Ninema on her way home. He pinches her erect nipple and laughs loudly before extending some invitation for Ninema to follow him. So Ninema does not take this abuse lying down. She utilizes the only weapon she has, that is her champal, that protects the soles of her feet and her whole self. She hits the man repeatedly with her sandals as the other women cheer her on. So the man is too shocked to react and thus ends up being beaten by Ninema until he whimpers. So feeling satisfied, Ninema continues with her journey home. She goes back to the poor condition she left in the morning. She safely keeps her sandals under the kitchen table before washing her face and feet with cold water. So, just like she had done in the morning before leaving for work, she takes a rest that leads her to a dream of a better tomorrow. So, overall, the story provides a detailed portrayal of Ninema, that is a strong and determined woman who is respected by those around her for her hard work and determination. Despite facing challenges, uh, and societal barriers. So, despite Ninema facing challenges and some societal barriers as well as physical attack, like an incident where uh, he handles the man who tries to physically abuse her. So she remains focused on her goals and is able to succeed in her chosen profession. So the story ends with hopeful and optimistic Ninema, who dreams of having a home for herself, hot water, and a kitchen inside the house. So, dear students, thank you for watching till the end. That is the synopsis of the story, that is Ninema by Vrenika Patha, that is a writer from South Africa, an Indian, remember, with the South African originality. So she's an Indian who is of South Africa origin. So until next time, bye.